Hope all is well. I was just sitting here thinking, and I realized that it might be a good time for me to tell a little story that some of you may not know. Back in 2017, I went to bed one night after watching a football game. And I laid down, and I don't know how quick it happened, but after I fell asleep, the next thing I know, I was walking around in a city. It was an empty city, but it was a city just like when I'm driving in now, but there was nobody around. And I thought it was very peculiar. And so I walked up on top of a hill, and I was looking down over the hill, and I saw people going in a door, and they were lined up in twos. Well, it was a long line and people in twos, and they were giddy and excited. But I knew that those people were going to hell once they went through that door. But they were excited, and they couldn't hardly wait to go because they'd heard so many good things, and it's like they've been looking forward to this and all this stuff. And I knew they were going to hell. And while I was there, I felt no presence of the Lord. You may feel by yourself sometimes, or that it's just you dealing with situations and circumstances. But God is still there, because He said He'll never leave you nor forsake you. And when I was in that place, in that empty city, looking down on that hill at those people, I felt no presence of God whatsoever. Total abandonment. Well, I can't say abandonment, but He just wasn't there. And it was a terrible feeling. And it was a feeling that you couldn't get away from, because when people go to hell, it's going to stay like that forever. You see, there's never going to be any relief. And so I was standing up there feeling that just emptiness and no hope. And I remembered how when I first got saved back in 97, the Lord told me He wanted me to raise my hands up to Him when I spent time in prayer. And so I still do that. And when I'm in praise, I'll raise my hands to the Lord, just an acknowledgement of just total surrender and giving Him the most ultimate praise I can give Him. And so I remembered that while I was on that hill looking at those people, and I raised my hand in the midst of all that darkness and feeling abandoned. And the second I raised my hand, the next thing I know, I woke up on the floor, and my wife was reaching down to pick me up.